Tamra judge just exposed Shannon Bedore for having a full meltdown over a $540 bill, and it happened at the Quiet Woman of all places. Yes, the same restaurant where Shannon once threw a plate and screamed, "This isn't my plate." The same restaurant the Rock cast had returned to with Andy Cohen to recreate that exact iconic moment. And according to Tamra, while they were there celebrating 20 years of Orange County, Shannon lost it over the check because she expected the restaurant to comp the meal, and they didn't. Tamra spilled the whole thing on Jeff Lewis's podcast, and it's petty, it's hilarious, and honestly, it has a real point buried underneath. Let's get into it. Here's what happened. The Rock cast Shannon, Tamra, Vicki Gunvalson, Emily Simpson, Gina Kirchenheiter, and Jennifer Pedranti gathered at the Quiet Woman in Corona Del Mar with Andy Cohen for a nostalgic, full-circle event tied to the show's 20th season. Andy posted the photos. It was meant to be a fun celebration, but when the bill came, Shannon expected the restaurant to pick it up as a thank you for all the exposure the show has given the place over the years. When they didn't, she was not happy. On the June 24th episode of Jeff Lewis Has Issues, Jeff brought it up directly, saying, "Shannon was mad that the Quiet Woman didn't pick up the check," and Tamra immediately confirmed it. She said, "Oh, Shannon had a meltdown. Oh yeah." And then she dropped the detail that makes it so absurd the bill wasn't even that high. It was like $540 or something like that. We only had apps and drinks, appetizers and cocktails, split among a whole table of housewives. Over that, Shannon melted down in front of Andy Cohen, the single most powerful person in the entire Bravo universe. But here's the twist. Tamra didn't just watch it happen. She actually stepped in to help. Tamra went to the restaurant owner and made Shannon's case for her. She explained, "Shannon just feels like she's come in here and she's filmed here, and we've all filmed here, and she hasn't even gotten a free meal ever, and doesn't ask." And the owner listened. Tamra said the restaurant told her, "We'll reverse the charges." And they did. They comped the entire bill, so Shannon got exactly what she wanted. But even then, according to Tamra, Shannon still didn't fully let it go. She stayed embarrassed and worked up about the whole thing. The next day, though, Shannon apparently came to her senses and admitted she may have overreacted a little bit. And Tamra's response was pure Tamra, "Yeah, maybe I overreact a little bit, but that's okay. That's Shannon." Now here's the thing, Shannon actually kind of has a point, and Tamra admitted as much. The Quiet Woman is one of the most iconic locations in Rock history. It's been in countless episodes. It's literally the site of the legendary plate throwing scene. Restaurants pay huge money for that kind of exposure, and Shannon has been giving it to them for free for years. So feeling a little slighted that she's never once been offered a comp isn't crazy. As Tamra put it, "I don't think Shannon's overall point was wrong. The problem was never the point, it was the delivery. Because this is Shannon Bedore. Subtle is not in her vocabulary. When she's upset, the whole building knows. And that's the irony that makes this perfect. Shannon melted down over a bill at the exact restaurant where she once threw a plate while recreating that plate-throwing scene for Andy Cohen. The Quiet Woman brings the chaos out of Shannon every single time. It's like the place is cursed for her specifically. There's also a layer here that's worth noting. Tamra and Shannon have a complicated history. They were part of the Tres Amigas with Vicki until that friendship blew up and Tamra got dropped from their live tour in 2024. So when Tamra goes on a podcast and exposes Shannon's meltdown right before the season 20 premiere, even while defending her point, that's not entirely innocent. It frames Shannon as dramatic and Tamra as the reasonable one who saved the day. Whether that was intentional or not, that's the effect. And this all sets up Rock season 20, premiering July 9th, a milestone season with Vicki Gunvalson back full time. So you've got all three original Amigas, Tamra, Shannon, and Vicki, back together with all their baggage. If a $540 bill can cause this much drama before the season even airs, the season itself is going to be wild. Here's where I land. It's a bill for apps and drinks. That's the whole conflict. And yet it's somehow completely riveting because underneath the pettiness is a real feeling, the desire to be valued for what you've given. Shannon put that restaurant on the map and wanted a thank you. The way she asked was chaotic, but the feeling was human. And that, 20 years in, is exactly why we still can't look away from Orange County. Do you think Shannon was justified, or did she overreact? Pop off in the comments, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!